Please be seated. Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Lieutenant of Cheshire, Deputy Lord Mayor, distinguished guests. A very warm welcome to you all as we gather together in Chester's magnificent cathedral on this very special day. My name is Jill Reeve and I'm Senior University Chaplain and Dean of Chapel. In addition to those of us gathered here in the cathedral, we are also joined by others online, and we extend a really warm welcome to all of you as well. Gathered here in Chester Cathedral, it is worth noting the special relationship between the cathedral and the university that goes back to our roots as a pioneering and innovative college founded in 1839. Our university has changed immensely since the 1940s, but our mission statement continues to express our roots and our foundational values. Founded in faith, creating community, serving society. Our multi-faith chaplaincy team now has the joy of supporting a vibrant, diverse, and international community of staff and students. And each one of you has made your own unique contribution in your time with us. And we are thankful for each one of you. And so, as the ceremony begins, I would encourage you to put aside all distractions, including worries about whether that cap of yours will actually stay on your head, and simply enjoy this very well-deserved moment. And as we begin, let us unite our hearts and our prayers for each one of you graduating today. May you use your unique gifts and talents well, always mindful of the needs of others, and with a heart of care and compassion that is committed to a fairer and more just world. May you keep alive in you a spirit of inquiry and exploration, with an openness to question and be questioned in the search for truth, learning, and new insights. May you find before you new possibilities and wider horizons, and have the confidence to step out in faith with a sense of adventure, joy, and hope. And always let integrity be your guide. And may God bless you today and in all that lies ahead. Amen.
Permissum vicis in eo. I declare open this congregation for the presentation of degrees and awards. Good morning, everyone. I'm Professor Eunice Simmons, Vice-Chancellor of the University of Chester, and it is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to this wonderful cathedral, both physically and virtually, as we mark your individual and collective successes. You're now part of an institution that prides itself with a history of being based in this magnificent city for nearly 200 years. This sense of place has been at the core of your time with us. You've become part of our university community, located in Chester, but also across our region in university centres in Birkenhead, Warrington, Shrewsbury and Reesheath. Today, we gather to acknowledge the completion of your academic journey, recognising the countless hours of hard work, dedication and passion that have brought you to this moment. But success is not just about personal achievement. It's about the impact you make on the world and the lives you touch along the way. We celebrate your success, not just in achieving your degrees, of which you should be justly proud, but in developing so many skills, qualities, attributes and strengths as citizen students of the University of Chester. You are now each contributing to society as citizens of the world, a world that is uncertain and which faces many challenges, but one for which you are all well prepared to find your way and make your mark following your time at Chester. It can be hard to feel like an individual in a setting such as this with so many people around you, but I speak to each and every one of you when I say, well done, be proud of yourself, and remember that whilst this might be the end of an academic journey, it's the start of a new chapter for which only you can write the story. We all take great pride in your accomplishments, and we have every confidence that you'll go on to achieve greatness. So whether you've studied BSc Sports and Exercise Sciences, Physical Education, Sports Coaching, the Bachelor of Midwifery, or our MSc in Nursing, you've been part of a truly unique academic experience here at the University of Chester. Because through these programs, you've gained more than just theoretical knowledge. Graduates of our sports programs have learned the biomechanics of human movement. They've explored the psychology of individual and team motivation and considered the vital role of sports in society. This combination equips you to meet the complex demands of the working world, whether in schools, professional sports teams, or in public health. Our faculty has provided you with a wealth of expertise, none more inspiring than that of Professor Paul Worsfold, whose career exemplifies the powerful connection between academia and real-world application. Many of you know Professor Worsfold splits his time between the university and the UK Sports Institute. His work in sports performance analysis played a critical role in supporting Team GB at the Paris Olympics, contributing to their remarkable achievement of 14 golds and 22 silver medals. What's more, a number of former students, perhaps your future colleagues, were there alongside him, putting their hard-earned skills to practice on a world stage. Likewise, graduates of the Masters of Public Health will no doubt have been inspired by former students who have gone into work with national public health agencies such as the UK Health Security Agency. In your quest to change the lives of people at a population level, many of you have travelled far to study here at Chester. And now, as you go forth to lead change and inspire others at local, national, and international stages, we celebrate your achievements. Those of you who've studied midwifery have become expert caregivers, educators, and advocates, enabling you to be a source of strength for women and families at one of the most profound moments of their lives. You have the power to change lives, to ensure that every woman receives the care she deserves, and to bring new generations into the world with dignity and love. And the nurses amongst you, you've also learnt to provide evidence-based, holistic, person-centred care and mastered complex procedures and therapeutic interventions. As you enter the workforce, you are a critical force for change in society. You will help meet healthcare demands, drive innovation, and promote healthier communities. You may face many challenges, but your contribution is vital to sustaining and improving healthcare systems, ensuring they continue to serve society's evolving needs. Be proud of who you are and proud of what you do. This blend of research, practice, and pedagogy is at the heart of what makes studying at Chester so special. It's not just about learning facts, it's about applying knowledge to make a tangible difference, whether that's improving the lives of individuals and communities, enhancing athletic performance, or driving teams to achieve their best. You share a common focus on promoting health and well-being in society at large. As you step into the next phase of your careers, we've no doubt that you'll carry these values forward. You are prepared to lead, inspire, and innovate. We hope that you are as proud of your achievements as we are proud of you. And before I take the opportunity to congratulate you in person when you take your all-important walk across this stage, I'd like to conclude with some heartfelt thank yous. To the Dean and Chapter of this great cathedral for hosting us. To everyone who's made this ceremony such an occasion for you, from staff, students and alumni, old and new, taking time out of their day to help everything run smoothly. And of course to the people closest to you who supported you during your studies. To our governors who helped guide this institution, and to the academics who've taught and supported you throughout your studies. Also to our professional services staff who've looked after you in so many ways, some of which you may not even be aware of. But mostly, thank you to those of you graduating today for choosing this university in the first place. Today, in this wonderful setting, with the splendor and the fanfares, we want to give you a day you will remember forever. Congratulations, graduating class of 24. You all deserve a huge round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Professor Angela Simpson, Pro-Vice Chancellor and Executive Dean of the Faculty of Health, Medicine and Society, and it's my pleasure to present candidates for their degrees and awards. Vice Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you this graduand for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit this graduand to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Chester.
For a programme of study entitled The Menstrual Cycle in Professional Women's Football, a subjective and objective exploration of player health, well-being and performance, Rosie Anderson. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you this graduand for admission to the degree of Doctor of Public Health in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit this graduand to the degree of Doctor of Public Health of the University of Chester.
For a programme of study entitled Optimising Sexual Health and Wellbeing Services for Ratio-Sexual Minorities in England using Constructivist Grounded Theory, Harvey Kennedy Pitt. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you this graduand for admission to the degree of Master of Professional Studies in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit this graduand to the degree of Master of Professional Studies of the University of Chester.
Julie Hall. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for admission to the degree of Master of Education in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit these graduands to the degree of Master of Education of the University of Chester.
Sandra Costo. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for admission to the degree of Master of Public Health in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit these graduands to the degree of Master of Public Health of the University of Chester.
Abimbola Abioyi. Mohammed Mahbub Ahmed. Chini Maramam Ajiguyu. Oliedi Enkis Vasayo. Uzoa Makama Akiti. Anulowa Akovmlaflaf. Syed Hussaini Ali. Uchikukuwu Apugo. Asha Prasad. Yusuf A. Shimolawo. Adunola Atibi. Arathi Bina Sanau. Udochi Chukwuma. Bethany Cook. Thomas Crosby. Angel Edmund. Obina Imanugu. Deborah Iwumi. Collins Ezekwem. Krishna Gopan. Harishna Haridas. Supi Lakishika Damasami Harath Mujilasangli. Kamthakar Rasmi Hussain. Clarith Aidu. Javaria Iqbal. Shadman Islam. Vijay Jaiprasad. Justin Joseph. Davika Anil. Sana Kanwal. Salman Khan. Shamna Kutlapur Pari. Levyaraj. Rosina Medine. Stella Marie Mammon. Heather Miller. Kavya Na. Chibima Energy. Chimobu Noosu. Iklowopo Obasanya. Oluwadadra Obishisan. Medni Ta Oda. Ola Lekon Odakoya. Ngozi Ogabonya. Chukwuika Oji. Anwuli Oko. Mamas Okay. Jibolahon Olajuibi. Molalua Olawewo. Emanuela Olaloa. Emmanuel Olohua. Esther Olawabi Yi. Ihioma Onamoa. Emmanuel Osmanjuman. Yui Osmanuman. Raphael Owebidwi. Oluwatabi Oyutubo. Sylvia Chinwando Ozokyo. Bijil Prahabanam. Sri Shakti Priya Simanthian. Susmita Sarkar. Helen Schott. Vanimpriya Supramanian. Bezid Zaman Tukadar. Meron Tefra. Minu Thankaraja. Lewis Timty. Pujaban Tony. Pujavankat Vankarantlam. Isa Yusuf. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for admission to the degree of Master of Science in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit these graduands to the degree of Master of Science of the University of Chester.
Damilola Adifritwan. Olowamayowa Adiniyi. Adiola Adiyimi. Emmanuel Adigwe. Alexandra Amis. Fern Anchors. Rebecca Arner. Leanne Berry. Ino Basson. Gemma Bronnett. Jessica Brown. Alicia Kane. Chioma Chikladu. Gillian Clayton Wood. Samantha Cox. Amy Coyle. Michelle Cumming. Mark the Kiwag. Kellyanne Donahue. Samantha Fallows. Susan Fearon. Ancilla Fernandez. Danielle Fillingham. Rebecca Gash. Rachel Gregory. Sophie Hill-Jones. Joshua Horton. Ondrua Lijua. Sophia Iku. Jesus Tafumi Jacobs. Hazel James. Catherine Kelly. Laura Latham. Andrea Lloyd. Manda Lloyd. Claire Lunt. Mahek Amjad. Gordon McConey. Laura McGinty. Lejlo M. Ojdam. Sophie Nam. Chiamaka Njoku. Adaoma Nwudu. Tamanoski Odiwao. Esther O'Doif. Mfindu Okuwu. Olo Watterson Osalula. Ola Alua Owalubi. Bradley Patterson. Sazina Pastana. Azizat Raji. Nicola Sala. Tilly Spence. Adam Stead. Suzanne Stubbs. Neve Turnbull. Marissa Wilkinson. Yasmin Wright. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for admission to the degree of Master of Nursing in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit these graduands to the degree of Master of Nursing of the University of Chester.
Faye Edwards. Lisa Fagan. Sharon Hunt. Tabar Khan. Sophia Crimmy. Gemma Lester. Claire Lloyd. Ronald McLean Emugoba. Hannah Musilova. Immaculate Enyama. Ashley Omaiji. Sonia Proctor. Jennifer Roberto. Laura Robinson. Harriet Stayden. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Science in this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit these graduands to the degree of Bachelor of Science of the University of Chester.
Emma Adams. Lewis Adams. Katie Arnold. Jake Astley. Recipient of the University Prize for Sports Coaching, Connor Bagby. Jake Bailey. Demi Lee Baker. Holly Bays. Abigail Bueller. Emma Blinstone. Molly Brown. Jake Buttery. Anaya Callister. Jude Calvert-Green. Joe Caracillo. Elizabeth Clayton. Caris Chapman. Stacey Comley. Joanna Cunningham. Lauren Curry. John Davenport. Anthony Davies. Callum Davies. Joseph Davies. Abby Day. Lewis Dickinson. Oliver Dutton. Kerry Evans. Isabel Evans. Katie Featherstone. Noah Gascoigne. Harry Greensmith. Caitlin Gunn. Samuel Hallam. Recipient of the Ken Green Prize and the University Prize for Sport and Exercise Sciences, Jessica Hesketh Jones. Catherine Hughes. Christy Inst. Frank James. Bellamy Jones. Harry Kirkham. Alan Cornus. Catherine Land. Sophie Lee. Maisie Lewis. Alex Lloyd. Cheryl Maddox. Danielle Maddox. Brevin McCurdy. Recipient of the University Prize for Physical Education, Keenan McDade. Elizabeth McEwen. Thomas Merrill. Erin Minnis. Anna Mitchell-Edwards. Ella May Moody. Adele Neighbour. Marcia Nuttall. Emma O'Brien. Jack Oliver. Carmen Prince. Trinity Rose Proctor. Ben Richards. Jack Richardson. William Richardson. Charlotte Roberts. Hannah Roberts. Isla Roberts. Michael Roberts. Hayley Rose. Sophie Ryle. Recipients of the Sport and Exercise Science Award for the Best Undergraduate Thesis, Brady Seymour. Rebecca Sharman. Dina Shukunia. Georgia Shepherd. Jenny Spouse. Claire Stockdale. Candice Taylor. Tania Taylor. Eleanor Thomas. Rebecca Twigg. Alec Victor. Sarah Vondi. Hannah Waugh. Rachel Webster. Recipient of the University Prize for Physical Education, Seren Williams. Steffi Louise Williams. Holy Zoka. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for the award of Foundation Degree in Sciences of this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I present to these graduands the award of Foundation Degree in Sciences of the University of Chester.
Megan Dagnall. Mike Goulding. Elaine Owen. Claire Young. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for the award of Postgraduate Diploma of this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I present to these graduands the award of Postgraduate Diploma of the University of Chester.
Charlotte Bowden. Shula Carr. Jamie Farrell. Eleanor Harden. Niamh Healy. Sarah Hill. Alison Jeffcock. Stephen Lyon. Kirsten McKay. Gemma McCready. Mohammed Ismail. Lucia Phillips. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you these graduands for the award of Diploma in Higher Education of this university.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I present to these graduands the award of Diploma in Higher Education of the University of Chester.
Caitlin Kimberley. Jessica McNicholas. Vice-Chancellor, I make application to you to present the degrees and awards listed to those candidates at the University of Chester who have not been presented in person but whose names appear in the programme and who have indicated that they wish their degrees to be presented in their absence. I certify that they are worthy to receive these degrees and awards, and I stand as proxy for them.
I admit them to those degrees and present those awards and accept you as proxy. I now invite Jessica Hesketh-Jones, graduate of the class of 2024, to address the congregation.
Hi everyone, my name is Jess, as some of you may know, and I'm a member of the Sport and Exercise Sciences cohort. So before I begin, I would like to congratulate everyone graduating today and who hasn't been able to make it. So can we all have a round of applause for everyone? Well done everyone, you've done really, really well. So I'd like to share a memory about my time in Chester, and to be honest, there are many amazing memories that I could speak about. But the one that really stands out for me was that during my first week on my course, as I moved on a bit later than everyone else, the staff were amazing at getting me up to speed, and they put in a lot of extra effort for me, and their support continued for the rest of my degree, along with the support from my family and, of course, my new friends, which I would all like to thank today. During my dissertation, I'll bet my supervisor's inbox was inundated with emails from myself and other students with questions and seeking reassurance. But he always made sure I had answers, and he made a lot of time for me. And when I apologised for all my emails that I admit I sent quite late, he has told me never to apologise again for them. So thanks, Jamie. This is just one example of how staff here at Chester support student success. I'm sure that my experience of this is the same for all my peers, and of course on the other courses graduating here today. So on behalf of us all, thank you to all the University of Chester staff for the time and effort that you've done to get us all here today. So Chester's given me many opportunities to get experience transferable to the working world, from volunteering at open days to being student voice rep and being able to provide a voice for my peers. Most mentionable for me personally would be the fact that my casual part-time job working for the Sport and Active Lifestyle team at the University of Chester gym during my studies has now turned into my full-time job, so I'm not quite leaving Chester just yet. So we might be all in different places in terms of what we're doing next, so whether we're doing further studies, traveling the world, or going into full-time work. But use the experience and skills that you got from here, both academic and life skills. I know we've all learned how to cook while we've been in uni, because your time in university is something that no one can take away from you. So no matter what you do, you can look back fondly at your time at Chester. So before I head back to my seat, congratulations to everyone, and enjoy today, as it's a celebration of you and your hard work alone that got you here. So please join me in a round of applause for us, the class of 2024.
Thank you, Jessica, for those words. And to everyone, as your graduation ceremony draws to a close, we hope the day is memorable for you and for those who have supported you throughout your studies. I'd like to reiterate my congratulations to all of you here. This is a special day, which you'll always remember. You should be very proud of yourself. The future is yours. Own it well. I declare closed this congregation for the presentation of degrees and awards. Salva sit universitas nostra, quod procantes consugamus.